Hey, this is Mike from Minimal 3DP, and today I'm doing some simple maintenance on my Creality K2 Plus. So let's go ahead and get started. For those of you that follow my channel, I am working a lot on my Creality K2 Plus sitting right here next to me. And there's a bunch of functions that I need to do in order to upgrade the software or revert back to base. So I'm just going to make a couple short mini videos, a little bit longer than short, so just regular videos that show how to do a factory reset and also how to grab the latest firmware, go ahead and install it. So with that being said, I'm going to switch over to the printer and just show you real quickly how you can do a factory reset and what all that entails. So let's switch over to the printer and take a look. Now, resetting the printer is actually fairly simple. But there's a couple things to know. One, if you've installed any type of upgrade on here or done any changes to the firmware, that will be gone with the factory reset. In fact, if you've used something like my K2 power-ups shown here, that allows you to basically optimize how the bed's heated, and with the bed probe, those changes will all be gone. If you're anything like me, it's a pain to have to remember all the various calculations as well as the tests and calibrations you need to do on your printer. That's why I've gone ahead and put together my calculator hub as well as a variety of other tools to help you in your 3D printing journey. So if you get a chance, head on over to go.minimal3dp.com and take a look. And hey, I put it together so you don't have to. So just keep that in mind. One thing you want to do before you do anything on the screen, I recommend running a backup. Now, the easiest way to do that, and I'll show you that before we go ahead and do the reset, is you're going to log into your machine via the web fluid interface. So if we're over here on my machine, I have my IP address here, which I'm going to rotate, :4408, and that will take you to the fluid interface for the printer. If I go to configuration, I want to back up the printer.cfg, the printer params, motor_control config, box config, sensorless.cfg, and then lastly, the G-code_macro config. Now, I've tried up here to hit the create a zip archive. That never worked for me, so I can't seem to get that to work. So with that being said, the best bet is to download these files individually. Once you download them, you have a backup. It's then safe to go ahead and do that factory reset. So for the reset, we're on the main screen. I'm going to hit the settings button, go to system, and then hit factory reset. Now, in my case, I go ahead and check all these to reset. You can do this however you like. I prefer definitely to get rid of the logs. That way, if there was errors, I only have logs for the latest version. I'm going to hit reset here and click OK. This is now doing a factory reset on the printer. It's going to shut the printer down momentarily and then reboot. So we're going to let this reboot and we'll see what happens. And once the printer reboots, you can actually see if I go to the config, you'll notice, so we now have a lot fewer files here. Some of my customizations are gone, which is fine. And we can now go over and configure the printer via the screen. So here's the screen. This is basically just like if I have a brand new printer. I'm going to hit next. Since I've used this printer, I don't need to worry about the screws being left in the bed as it was when I first opened the box. I'm just going to click next. I'm going to agree to the privacy policy. It's going to connect to my network. I'm going to select, and I think I always forget this. So UTC -6, I'll select that. That's selected, hit next. Now, to log into my Creality account, I just need to scan the code here. Once I get to this screen, if I want to log in my account, I can open the already logged in app on my phone. So I have Creality's app here. You can see I have it logged in. I select Workbench. I can hit the plus sign. Once I hit the plus sign, I can scan the QR code, and that will log me in both here. So it's available on my phone and log me in on the machine. Now, because this is acting like it's a brand new machine, I'm just going to do the self-check. So the self-check should take about 15 minutes. And with that being said, once this finished, the printer is ready to go and it's factory reset. So it's just like start with a new machine. So I hope that helps you. If you have any questions or comments, please post below. I'll talk to you again soon. Thanks. Have a good day.